Hey, thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. I'm glad you made it. Here's the headline. Did you get a toxic exposure screening at the VA? There's a subheadline. We want to hear from you. This is from military.com, and I'm curious to see why they want to hear from you. Let's dive into it here, see what they're saying, bring it to your awareness. Not sure which way this is going to go. So please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share with a friend, all that good stuff. I truly appreciate it. Every thumbs up and every minute watched of the videos helps to push it into the hands of others. Thank you so much to all you members. If you want to support the channel in another way, you can become a member, and I appreciate it. You can do that by going to the home page. You'll see the highlighted members there and a join button. It helps me to find you quicker in the comments, and I do my best to reach out and acknowledge all the comments from the members. All right, so let's move on. In November, Stan, that's the rooster. All right, so in November 2022, Department of Veterans Affairs doctors started conducting toxic exposure screenings for their patients as the VA was implementing the PACT Act. Now, military.com wants to hear from you, veterans, about your experiences getting screened. Interesting. I'm really curious here what's going to come from this. So again, the screenings had started, after the PACT Act was implemented for toxic exposure. There's been, millions of people that have been screened. And now military.com wants to hear from you about your experiences. So let's see if they give us any nuggets here on the possible whys. All right. What was the conversation with your doctor like? My guess here is it's going to be very lackluster. Definitely not deep dives, but we'll see. So, what was the conversation with your doctor like? Were you given any follow-up information at the appointment? Or did anyone at the VA follow up with you after the screening? Did getting screened lead to any difference in care or benefits? If you'd like to share your experiences, please fill out the form embedded below, right? So you can go to their website, type this stuff in, military.com, toxic exposure, you'll probably find the article. But there's also an email address here, and I'll share that with you and also put that in the description below. Military.com may use the information provided in a future story or may reach out to you to find out more information. You are also welcome to reach out to Rebecca Keel. It's REBECCA.KHEEL at military.com. We are mindful of privacy concerns and will be able to keep your identity anonymous in our reporting if you'd like, but we will have to verify your identity. Let's move on here. I see the embedded part they were talking about, so that's pretty easy. Moving on in the article here, the toxic exposure screening is a questionnaire. VA doctors are supposed to go through with all their patients either during routine appointments or appointments specifically made for screenings. It is separate from the exam given to veterans filing a disability claim. So yes, it's not your P&T exam. The 3-part questionnaire asks veterans if they believe they were exposed to toxins during their military service, where they believed they were exposed, and whether they want any follow-up information from the VA about services related to toxic exposure. Department officials have said they have conducted millions of screenings in the last couple of years, touting the screenings as a tool to enhance health care and benefits for toxic exposed veterans. The screenings were mandated by the PACT Act, the sweeping law passed in 2022 to expand health care and benefits to millions of veterans exposed to burn pits and other environmental hazards during their military service. In addition to the VA's fanfare in rolling out the screenings, lawmakers have encouraged veterans to get screened to ensure they are getting the right care. That ends this, but I would say that if you did get screened and you I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I don't want to make it be either way, but if you feel like sharing your experience, email Rebecca Keel. Again, it's Rebecca, REBECCA KHEEL at military.com. And again, that will be in the description. Now, here's the thing. You could get no other information because you didn't ask for it. Like, do you want any more information from us? No, don't contact me. I just came here for the screening. It really kind of depends. Or yes, I want more information. Please contact me. Please let me know. And crickets, you don't hear anything, right? There's that. Ideally, I think that the ideal situation for these screenings, to be honest with you and to put it out there, that really the screenings should have been utilized as a tool to bring millions of veterans into the VA for maybe the first time ever and go, hey, look, we're going to do this screening, but look at me. We need you to file a claim for benefits. And oh, by the way, we actually brought in some of the local veteran service officers who could put in an intent to file for you today and then schedule you an appointment for a month or 2 months or whatever down the road and give you a checklist of the things that you need to accomplish before your appointment, right? So that, to me, would be the ideal situation, is that veteran coming in for a screening, not sure exactly what to expect. Here I am, just want to make sure I'm good to go. Oh, disability compensation claim, you're saying. I never really thought that I would qualify for anything. I'm glad that you mentioned something. Sure, yeah, I'll go talk to the accredited rep. Oh, great, yeah. Oh, intent to file, that sounds good. Let's do that. Oh, here's a checklist of things. Oh, I can get rated for my migraines or my gastroesophageal reflux disease. Never knew. Okay, awesome. I'll go ahead and work on this checklist, and then I will see you in whenever our appointment is, a month, 2 months, whatever it is. And you get in there, and then you file your claim, and bam, now all of a sudden you're rated 50 or 60 or 80 or whatever your percentage is. That would be the appropriate, I believe, setup for this. However, not every place works the same. Not every geographic or regional area is ran the same. I'm sure that there were some areas out there that did that, I would hope. But I'm also fairly certain that there's some that did not function that way. And maybe it was just, let's line up for the screenings and, yep, you've been screened. Great. Have a good one. Right? No mention of any other benefits from the VA whatsoever. So I'd love to see some comments in here. Maybe just some short comments or long ones if you feel like it. But if you do want to share that with military.com, please do so. There could be a story in there, and we may see you. All right. So thanks so much. I appreciate you. Have a great one. And remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong. Have a great one, and we'll see you next time.